Hello and welcome to this channel where I talk about trading in the crypto market. I am going to show you guys how I enter these trades, what I look for before entering the trades, and most importantly, some of the rules that I never break.
Today's video, we are going to be doing the classic updates and price prediction on BTC. So of course, as we all can tell, price did not move the way I expected it to be. It broke right past my expected demand zone. And with that, we are definitely going to see how we can move on from there. But to be fair, this bearish trend that's going on right now is very, as you can see here, it's very, in a way, perfect downtrend. So we're going to be expecting something like that, maybe, unless this is the part where BOS happens. And if it does, what we can do is we can test to see if this is a zone of any sort for price to be moving in. Actually, we can, somewhere here. Wait, let's get rid of this. So that's I just want to show you guys, by the way, when I do these type of videos, especially ones where I'm doing just a daily update or price prediction, one thing I please beg you guys focus on is like thought process on how I look at and want to enter my own trades. So maybe there are some takeaways you guys can do, because nobody will ever be able to copy perfectly, and I understand that. So from here, since we know that this is price, this area, so yeah, I mean, we can always see, of course, this is one big zone, right? So it could be just to come down here to fill out this zone, because this zone is not filled out at any point yet. Wait, so what we do is, so that we don't have to keep going back and forth, we mark out the top and the bottom of these zones. So this is basically like one big demand zone, or just a box confirmation, right? So yeah, it did enter somewhere in this. So what's gonna happen is price came in, broke out, tested. But although, if you really take a look at it properly, there are a few signs that it's giving off that, of course, this one fell hard, balance fell hard. And this one is balance fell hard, balance fell hard. And this is like a little bit of spike, fell hard. And now this one, we don't know what it's going to turn out like. I mean, it's definitely not going to be the same balance as the other two down drops had. So with that in mind, now of course, this is a whole, not necessarily BOS, but I know that based on our box confirmation, we were hoping that when price comes in here, okay, that's already a BOS, so now we need to do a whole new different box confirmation with that in mind. This one already broke off. So what we will do is we're gonna start maybe from somewhere up here, right? Yeah, but the thing and the problem with starting somewhere up there is there's no confirmation yet, especially because this specific. By the way, if you guys heard that thunder, I apologize. It is currently heavily raining where I'm at. Yeah, so what we can do is maybe we start with this one. Yeah, we can start with this one, but the problem with this, this one, it's basically gonna turn out to be a BOS at the end of the day. But of course, they say you must always start with the top. So price broke out, came back in, broke down. I mean, this is going to be very tight zones. First one came back in, broke down, so it's just going to be like this. But you see now, this next specific box, there's nothing really. So maybe what we can do is also just start from the bottom, just to get a good like snipe on everything. Yeah, so depending on where this will go. So, of course, depending on where it'll go, so let's say from here, if price breaks out. Of course, don't keep in mind, guys, that this is not one movement. Okay, let's just delete that and get, like, let's say price is still trading, maybe it goes here, but it breaks out, right? It's trading that way, it's trading, then it comes back into test here. Wait, hold on, let me just, yeah, so it comes back into test, and then after that, from here, it's expected to go up. Now that's one way. Now the other way is, of course, it's trading, but instead it breaks down. So now that it breaks down, it's trading. Then expect it to break into and then out. You know, for some reason, a lot of people, even as traders, we should always know that whether price is not moving the way we want it to, or whether price is moving the way we do not want it to. Both ways, let's say price is in a downtrend or bullish trend, bearish trend, all these trends, it do not really matter to us because we trade time frames. Keep that in mind. So it's like we are not long, of course maybe some of us do have long-term investments, but based on like specific swing and scalp trades, we only in maybe up to maybe a maximum of like 4 days to a week. So we don't really care about where price is going, because even if price is in a bearish trend, we can just short the market. So both ways we can always make money. So right now, of course, ideal situation because I do have some investments long term. So of course I'm always happier to see it in a bullish trend. But if you look at it from a trader's perspective, we can always make, what would you call, like there are always opportunities even in a selling market. That's something I wanted to point out to you guys. And of course after that, based on this, maybe we can try to look for a certain demand zones. I mean, of course demand will be a little bit tougher to mark out, but yeah, these are definitely some zones that we should be watching out for. No, this is too near. I doubt that would be, yeah. See, there's no basic rule that, oh, it's too near, but it's just my own personal intuition. That's why it's impossible for you guys to exactly follow my style of trading, because everyone has certain emotion, or not even emotion, but the way they feel about the market just by looking at it, which is something developed either with experience, or some people just end up with that specific, it's not even a skill set, but it's just with that specific style of trading, I would call it. By the way, this is one big demand zone, people. If you guys do not know, this right here, these two white, whatever's inside this white line, this is a big demand zone, just so you guys know. And of course these two, I'm not gonna type in both of them, but so you guys can just know these are both supply zones. Yeah, so right now there's not a really good price prediction yet. I'll probably upload one tomorrow, just so that I can show you guys where I think price is gonna go. But of course, with BTC at the moment, we definitely have to be looking at, like, look at this, okay? So keep in mind that price can play out two ways. So because of that, I am going to be keeping a close watch on the market for the time being. So I think we can take a look at Ethereum at the moment. So for now, yeah, Ethereum had about the same thing. So it did break past supply, which would have been a great entry point for me personally. I did make some money on this long trade right there. Yeah, I was actually kind of skeptical, to be fair. I'm gonna delete everything, by the way, just so that we can start fresh. Okay, so yeah, I mean, downtrend is pretty strong as well. Like, it's clearly making its mark, but that's not the point we're looking at right now. I mean, if we really take a look at it, this is crazy. Like, honestly, I did not imagine this at all. I mean, keep in mind, this is based on my intuition, my own TA. Alright, some people might have different than me, some people might be more experienced than me, but if you guys are here watching, there must be a reason why. Okay, so we'll start, I think, boxing up this top. Oh wait, apologies, right there. Yeah, so right there, can mark out. Okay, I know maybe some of you guys might have trouble trying to see, but okay, so what we'll do, we'll just zoom in here. So if we look at it properly, no, wait. Know this. Remember, the box must always be at the bottom of the red to the bottom of the green. Okay, so just like that, price broke out here. Whoa, apologies for that. Okay, so price broke down, came back up, and shot down. But I guess we could also consider this. But this right here is one Wyckoff. I know I told you guys I'm gonna teach you guys about Wyckoff, but don't worry, I'll get there. And then, so now I guess I would consider this one a lot more of a, yeah, definitely this one, because it's just more poking in. Like, the other ones are just little scrapes of the surface. And of course now then I'll be talking both bearish. So now of course what some of you might think is, oh, price can go up to mitigate and then come down. The problem with that though, whenever we do box confirmation, I always think of it as it's either should happen within the next day or it's just not gonna happen anymore, right? So based on this, we just have to see a possible box method here. But the problem with this also, a good structure should be like this. It comes down, it comes up like this. Like this is a good structure, right? Like that. I mean, this here is an example of a bootless structure, right here. Wait, that looks like shit. Hold up. Let me explain to you guys something. Yeah, let's just use the arrow. So up, like this is an example of a good bullish structure, right? And of course, in the same way, if the price moves downwards like this, this is an example of a good bearish structure, right? This is a bearish structure, and this is a bullish structure. Now let me explain something to you. When we do the box, right? Let's say the box is somewhere in the center or something like that. Price always moves and then comes back into test, only then does it fly up, right? It moves like that, or it comes down and like that, right? This is for a bearish, by the way. It is up, this is for down. See, now that is clearly evident in all of the past, right? Whenever we see like box confirmations here. I mean, you see, the thing is, it doesn't necessarily look like this, right? But in the shorter time frames, if you look closely, it does. There's always a sense of pullback. Now, of course, like I would agree that it's the same thing with maybe, wait, give me a sec. Okay, so it's probably the same thing with this as well in the shorter time frame, but see, the problem with this now, it's not in any way like this. It's not, right? It's not at all. What's happening here, let me just use the pen. It's a straight move, and of course maybe this is a slide up, and it's not big though. This is of course the one how it's supposed to go. That's also as well. So, but this here, this move prevented almost all box confirmations here, right? So of course I will be stepping out of trades in terms of this. The same thing with BTC, but the problem with BTC, I had really backed up supply and demands, and I had my own plans for it. I mean, I can get into more detail about ETH if you guys want me to, but it's just a point I want to show you guys. So at the moment, I don't see price moving. I do not want to give a prediction on ETH just because I'm not that confident, honestly, in comparison to BTC, even though price structure is the same. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed and took away something from this, something meaningful, or something that can help with your daily trading. And so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.